Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda here of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. Off here to an exciting 1 versus 1 on Crossroads. Between the south, we got Miragefla fighting for Germany, Deutschland, and the 2nd Panzer Division. Tasked with stalling the advance here of Sotjador fighting for America, freedom, liberty, and the 3rd Armored Division. We've got here Encirclement, Storm, and Festering Armor Doctrine. An interesting mix there, by the way, of doctrines from Miragefla versus Sotjador's infantry, heavy cavalry, and armor company. All infantry there versus panzer grenadiers, and a single Pack 40, Pack 43, and SIS-3 field gun production bulletin. We can actually get a 50% sort of bonus there. One of the bulletins are actually recently buffed by Relic in an interesting move there, since we'd all rather figure that he's still, pretty much all a bit whiffy like those, but apparently all of a sudden there's seemingly a slight change in direction there. But pretty standard start there from Miragefla. Similarly here for Sotjador, who's heading westwards with a slight push eastward, so we can sort of see the Miragefla east, while going west and east, seemingly making a bigger push here for the east with MD42 and Grenadiers. Also wiring off cover there. Points here being grabbed for America, freedom, liberty. Additional Grenadiers then away from Miragefla and the German army. Riflemen there securing. And there go Pioneers occupying the house here, firing away there. The riflemen spraying them with MP40 bullets. They'll be on their effective range. Shifting over the MD42 here by the looks of the trying support. We also got Pioneers laying down sandbags. They can lay down, it's just most players rarely, if ever, actually utilise that ability on their Pioneers. Partly because they're not used to it. So actually it takes a bit long to sort of get around to actually doing it. 3rd rifle squad there for Sotjador. And immediately also wiring off to deny his opponent use of the cover as well. Excellently done there by Miragefla. Excellently done. Stinging up here. Almost got the victory point. Rifleman perhaps waiting for someone to grab the fuel point and then sort of strike at them. We got more Grenadiers up here already. Another rifle squad there arriving for Sotjador. No sort of heavy engagement here so far, just a few bullets sprayed in a general direction. There we go. First sort of more serious engagement there, going before jumping the rifle. There we go, quick suppress them, and there we go, forced retreat. Sent running. And there we go, prepare for a larger push here. We got riflemen attacking here from the front, not pulling into cover, in fact, moving a bit further across open ground, taking further hits here, in fact, not finishing up here either. A bit risky there by Miragefla, pretty much just handing over the engagement to a certain extent to the riflemen, who then have heavy cover. Overall, the Grenadiers continue to fall back here, and Miragefla realising continuing to fight this engagement is not going to be to his favour. 3rd Grenadier squad here, so Miragefla just seems to be falling back here, biding his time, or perhaps he's planning something here. Grenadier seems setting out. Oh, is he planning a flank here? No. Yes? No. Looks like yes, he's just grabbing the point there as well. Just one Grenadier squad here going up very far. He actually very rarely seems to be packed, but there's actually terrain here that sort of actually pays off. That's a good take to try and go flank around the rifleman here. Interesting. 3rd Grenadier squad ready here. Mortar on the way there for Sotjador. A bit of light artillery.
Mortar crew, standing by for orders.
There you go, moving up, rifle falling back, so no one's actually can control the fuel point. That does mean, though, Sotjador does have the fuel advantage there over Miragefla, who is also at this point taking up. As for Sotjador, nothing yet there, though. He could easily go for lieutenant or captain if he so desired. Wanted. Rifleman hanging back here, so looks like he's just waiting for Miragefla to push his nose a bit further forwards here. It's very slow advance up here, very slow, and there we go, flamethrowers up here as well for the Pioneers. And there we go, going to engage those rifle tank fuel loss out in the open here. Bit risky. Grenadiers moving up as well here. Other Grenadier squad here hanging back, moving up close. Going to get really nasty. We've got 3 rifles, 2 Grenadiers, 1 in Pioneer squad here. 3rd Grenadier squad needs to grab support here. Seems like Miragefla forgot about it. This is going to get ugly. Grenadiers here taking heavy damage. Rifle also taking some losses. MD42 of them here for the western support here. Good. Other Grenadier squad still hanging back here. Pioneers are getting gunned down, so the Grenadiers are getting actually off some good hits due to the Pioneers there. Rifle there taking some damage. Well, there, going before up the flank, and there we go. Got the 3rd rifle squad falling back. Miragefla was able to actually win that engagement impressively enough. Sending the 3 rifle squads there running. That was pretty damn close. We got a fighting push going up here to cover the centre. MD42 doubling back here to hold there and sort of defend for Deutschland. And still the Grenadiers there have been forgotten. So yeah, we are here if you need us for shooting Americans. Meanwhile, take up here for Miragefla. Grenadiers good to go again, more or less mortar there. Smoking the MD42. Very rapid, sharp movement there by Sotjador. Pretty much Negating the MG42 there. Excellent work, excellent work. Finding position almost done. MG42 there falling back under heavy fire. Grenadiers still standing about, a bit cluelessly. So double Pioneer Bower there for Miragefla, triple Grenadiers, and one MG42 reasons moving here for the house. Finding position ready with a 50 caliber, ready to mow down some crowds. Rifleman good to go, and there we go. We do have the captain there for Sotjador, a pretty conservative choice, but a strong one. And there's some engaged reason, but at the same time, low on health. They could quickly find themselves taking losses there. Grenadiers, Pioneers here. We got S-mines around here. Good spot, good spot. In particular, if Sotjador isn't quite paying attention. There's a bit of movement here. Grenadiers versus Reassurance here. Cover denied. Grenadiers will still take a loss. Then Ludwig stumbles over. His corpse lifeless. And there we go. We got Panzer Grenadier here from Miragefla. Not worried at all about any kind of vehicles or armor. Right away he goes for the Panzer Grenadier. And we got he's getting ready to rush out the Stuart there. Bold, aggressive, and certainly sensible here. Allows him to basically get out as quickly as possible. Then again, with the bullets in here for faster pack 40, he can also react a bit faster. Overall, so that's not too bad. Then before dropping the Rifleman. Rifleman seeing evacuation sent running. Grenadiers pushing forward for Germany. Panzer is almost done. And we got the multi advancing a bit further here. And smoking the MG42 again. Well done there by Sotjador. Well done. Minefields going off in the Rifleman's face in the east. Several losses.
We're losing a capture point.
And there you go, MG42 push back here. More S-mines going off there. Some poor bastard trying to get help instead. Gets a face full of S-mine. 50 caliber there firing up on the Grenadiers there. More to continue to fire away. Good hits there. Now he rushes out an anti-tank gun. I would have figured he'd rush out the Stuart first, but looks like he's getting an anti-tank gun first in a distinctly surprising move. Panzer Grenadier advancing, going towards the east here to defend the fuel point for Deutschland. Overall, though, still man control here for Sotjador, but now we got Miragefla pushing in towards the west, which of course is quite open at the moment. Sotjador's emphasis on the east and centre of the map. He has left the west very open, and Miragefla tears into it. Like a critic into a not very good thing. Stuart there on the way for Sotjador, and again there you go, rushing ahead. It only takes a matter of seconds. And overall, he could probably have it out around the 6-minute mark then if he actually really wanted to rush it out here. So in that case, Miragefla got a bit lucky, though he's still not expecting it all. I don't think he's actually seen the capture anything from the tier yet. But then again, once he sees the anti-tank gun here, he might of course all of a sudden realise, shite, there goes a volley fire. Good work there. In this case, what he basically does here in this kind of engagement, also this is a longer match, so no giving out support, does here when you have it actually supporting other units, it's forced him to either focus on the Reassurance or focus on the Rifleman. If you focus on the Rifleman, he gets suppressed. If you focus on the Reassurance, he get, free shot out by the Rifleman, so that's a bit dangerous there. But there goes Stuart out with the Grenadiers. Get held down there. Heavy cover that was helping out there for a while here, mortar firing away. And here we got the Grenadiers being pushed back by the captain. Already one kill there for America and freedom. Stuart, 2-2 moving up here. Pioneers got as well their Flammenwerfer. Stuart there slowly advancing here. 4 kills already. Quite a few losses there for Miragefla. Pioneers and running as well. Captain forced back. Anti-tank gun slowly being pushed towards there. And will he go for the anti-tank gun? No, he's got a bunker. He's apparently pretty confident he doesn't have to worry about the Stuart for the time being. And there you go. Engaging here through the terrain with his 2-2-2. Which can't hit back. Of course, the anti-tank gun can't shoot flat back here as well. Doesn't quite work out as well there for Miragefla. Close, but no cigar. He's going to need to repair that one pretty rapidly. Back at base here, reinforcing. Medic bunker there, not quite ready yet. No tag up, no sign of packs. Repairing the 2-2-2, and there goes Stuart sets up with the captain and the rifle support. Reassurance as well, they're probably going to double over to repair that, which is quite needed. Soon, of course, have the ever handy bazookas, and there you go. Medic bunker almost done. Grenadiers, Panzer Grenadiers, preparing for a larger push from the east, perhaps towards the centre west. They're getting around the fighting position then, possibly stealing the anti-tank. Going to get something else. Still Rifleman occupying the house. Stuart covering up here. Mortar hang back up as well closely. Not bad. No sign of doctrine from either side as of yet, though. And there we go. Miragefla makes the move here. That's clearly an intent to attack through here in the east into the west centre. By the looks of it, this could end up pretty ugly.
Enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Alright, looks like he's driving the anti-tank. In fact, he's going for Panzer Grenadiers with Panzerschrecks versus Stuart. It makes them, of course, harder to flank. Damage-wise, of course, is a bit more, you know, tricky. And, of course, at the same time, be cut down easily. But, you know, they have their advantages. And under the circumstances, I can certainly understand it. Of course, also less range, so they're also to an extent easier to escape. But if you can panzer fast to Stuart there, his panzer grenadier should overall be able to get him the upper hand. But there you go. He's pretty much preparing here for a heavy push from the east into the centre there, possibly into the west. There you go. First got fire there on the fighting position. Stuart moving up. You got rough grenades there. Artillery, light artillery, very light artillery there, firing down the grenadiers. Anti-tank trying to detect hit and fighting position down. Went down pretty rapidly. Captain flying about here. Grenadiers trying to deal with it. 2-2 down. Panzer is stopping back and forth. Not entirely sure how to react to this. Captain taking heavy losses, they need to be careful before holding down the riflemen. Pioneers moving ahead there, Grenadiers, Pioneers. Captain almost wiped out, the also got Rifleman pushing up, going for the cuff point, getting behind him, Miragefla force, good work. And we got here Storm Doctrine. He's almost got the Stuart though, can he get off the rockets? Shoot Helmut, shoot Scheiße, c'est away. Again. I hate those Americans. And there you go, Captain wiped out, rockets flying, almost got the ambulance. Almost got, oh he got the mortar, mortar down. So at the same time, while Sotjador is cutting off, Miragefla flanking behind him. At the same time, Miragefla is just pushing ahead here with a sizable German infantry push there. So he has suffered some losses. If he can grab that mortar, though, that's going to make, I think, this all of it very much worth it.
Allied AT gun has been destroyed.
This is where 50 caliber would have been quite handy for Sotjador. That is too late now. He's yet to grab more time to tank, and also there we go. Rather moving out. Oh, he could actually try and either grab it or wreck it. They got Doctor for Sotjador as well. It is heavy cavalry, and he's calling up the ranges. Mortar secured, and there you go. He's wrecking the anti-tank gun. So rather, I would say, successful push here from Miragefla. Rather successful. Oh, lost the Pioneer Squad though. Lost the Pioneer Squad. That will hurt a bit. Getting replacements though. No take up here from Sotjador. So being not repaired as of yet, he should probably do that soon. And then he could try and use it in conjunction with combined arms, very handy ability and finally functional after having been rather abusable for some time. After they fixed it, the problem was basically before they, in quotation marks, fixed it and then broke it even more, was basically it would overwrite any veterancy bonuses, meaning if for example you had a veterancy 2 Sherman or something like that, then use combined arms and then it wouldn't get its veterancy bonus on top of everything else. There you go, range is range to the MD-42, in this case it pulls back. He's a bit worried about the grenade, it seems. I think that's a bit too skittish there for Miragefla. Either way, he's getting a Pack 40 there, and he does go notably a bit faster here.
New anti-tank gun has arrived.
Obviously not just going to rely on the Panzer Grenadiers forever, and particularly not with Rangers out there with their Thompson submachine guns.
We're losing a capture point.
Stuart fixed up, good to go once more for America, freedom, liberty. So, Storm Doctrine, there's not, I think, any sort of sign of it really being utilised here by Miragefla as of yet. No ambush, no half-tracks lay down the mines here, any tactical movement as of yet. We'll of course have to see here. Grenadiers, they need to get out of that house before it collapses. Pack 40 setting up. Good hit there for the side of the Stuart. Pioneers moving up to deal with the riflemen. A lot of troops hanging back, need to get moving though for Deutschland. We got a mortar ready to set up here to support the frontline Truppen. Stuart falling back in the face of heavy anti-tank gunfire and almost got it there. Damn close, damn close. Mortar Grenadiers here. Los geht's. Los geht's. Mach schnell. Do see take up there right for Miragefla. He could go for some medium armor soon. We also got certainly with plenty of resources. He just isn't quite pushing in any direction. More mines going off here in the face of the Americans. Still no mines was there from Sotjador. He's also got a ton of munitions, but no BARs or bazookas either. Or for that matter, he's attempting combined arms, which again could also benefit him. Rifleman occupying the house. They're going to do this. Rifle grenading it. Oh, close there. Mortar set up, but already run off here. But the Rifleman a bit too late. They're getting it going for Miragefla. Nice gained here, but he's quickly loosening here as well. So Miragefla is striking a bit in the early game. Not quite as good at pushing forwards. Well, holding ground as he is pushing forwards in a sense so far. But soon you get up to Pommel contract, he will be going for it right then and there. Should allow him to get out some armor soon enough to sort of further challenge Sotjador, pressure him. Sotjador on the other hand has yet to take out. In fact, he's going for a pack howitzer. Some artillery with a bit more range than the mortar. There you go, still once more encountering the Panzerschrecks, though only one rocket actually connects. Rangers there singing about.
New items can now be built.
And there goes a Paul McCrop. Could go for the Stuke first. Go for Panzer Force. A few options there for Miragefla. Points there being grabbed. So being fixed out. And there you go. Packard to find arrives there for Sotjador and Freedom. We're trying to do something there with the MD-42. Mortar moving up slowly, surely. Halfway to Veteran 1 there, grabbing the fuel point there for Germany. Victory pot secured. And Grenadiers receiving the ever vital LMG-42 to increase the firepower there versus all these Amerikanen. Sotjador still no take up, not even going for the BARs, which really would increase the amount of firepower he could bring to bear there versus Miragefla. Would certainly help him a lot there in particular. But currently Miragefla's troops aren't really that heavily upgraded. It was giving the American riflemen a massive advantage. Packard to find down there, the mortar trying to silence it. Grenadiers pioneers think they can hold back the American riflemen and rearguns. Still they're moving ahead. Devastating hit to the Grenadiers, almost wiped the entire squad in one massive nasty hit. There you go, veteran defeat for the Panzer Grenadiers, but again this dude just quickly drives away here.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Grabbing territory there, and Mortar looks like he's going to try and fire straight into the base. Rightly suspecting they need to be in the sector working out here. Certainly pressuring Sotjador here and trying him to, well, stop the healing there for a bit. And forcing that to attack into the Packard to find back though at the German mortar. MD-42 holding up and suppressing a lot of these rifle mortars that need to reposition. We've got a smoke screen down the MD-42, the excellent work there by Sotjador. But obviously not as excellent as actually calling in some other unit, just using a doctrinal ability. Still got a ton of munitions and overall he's still not making as much use of it overall as he could. He doesn't even have grenades, but there you go, bun grenade here from the Panzer Grenadiers. Several losses then inflicted on the retreating riflemen. Grenadiers though sent running here as well in the east, but there for go Pioneers. Looks like they'll be finishing off the work there against the riflemen. Mortar still firing in, MD-42 shifting about again. And we got Rangers there just sweeping up the entire eastern side of the map there and declaring it Freedom Land. Still no sign of armor there from Miragefla. Can very soon they go for the Panzer IV, Panzerkampfwagen 4. Betty 2 there for the mortar, the Grenadienwerfer, but that needs to get out of there before it's silenced here with the Packard. And there we go, finally Sotjador gets some Browning automatics, and he just gets as many as his greedy little men can carry. They could still also easily benefit from taking up and say going up for the Sherman, or even some Scots here.
Tactical point being captured.
In fact, with the sign of Miragefla soon getting armor, Sherman really would benefit Sotjador a lot. And of course he can also upgrade his Rangers with an additional weapon. I mean, remember, Rangers is one of the few units with 3 weapon slots, meaning you can upgrade with the Thompsons and then still say throw a BAR or a bazooka on them. Rangers need to be careful. There you go, grenade off. Double pack 40 here away from Miragefla. Double pack 40 is an interesting decision there. There you go, Rangers. It looks like they're going one of the pack 40s. Bad news there for Miragefla. That is very bad news there for Miragefla. That's still going to help versus his tanks. Grenadiers there in a large force pushing forward into the centre, but going towards the west. There's the American force advance. Pack 40 there secured for America and Liberty. So there you go, making off there with the anti-tank gun. As Miragefla's Grenadiers trudge across the open terrain, stood moving up there and firing with the machine guns and the main gun. There you go, quick loss there. Heinz stumps her dead and Jurgen joins in quickly to the afterlife. Sotjador doing his best to actually control the fuel points and the victory points near them. And over that way ensures he has a sizable fuel advantage. And finally, he takes up. But Miragefla is already getting the Panther IV, though it is, so I would say, a bit late there for armour. But then Sotjador has been able to control the fuel points much better than Miragefla. I would say has put in the greatest effort towards actually holding the fuel points. So it is understandable here that Miragefla, in terms of armour, they're certainly falling a bit back here. Rifleman sent running, Packard under fire here. Stewart, Veteran T2. Major almost done. A major improvement there for Sotjador's forces. Panzerkampfwagen 4 almost done for the 2nd Panzer Division.
There's a major reporting for action.
And there you go, Major out. And he can in fact go straight for the Sherman, a Jackson, or the Scott. And he goes for the Scott in an interesting decision. I mean, he does have one anti-tank gun.
300 points remaining.
So perhaps, you know, he might want to get something else first before getting the Scott. Knowing, of course, from our perspective, there's a Panther 4 in the way. I mean, it's either that or he has to hope Miragefla does something silly, allowing him to just basically wreck the Panther there with the Pack 40.
The enemy is overrunning one of our
Fighting for the centre, we got push up in the east, and we're just moving ahead as well. There we go, Panther 4 engaging. Pack 40 nowhere sort of close to the front line. Rather than taking loss there from the American, also there's certainly a bit of exchange of equipment between the two sides. And we got Panzers active with ambush camouflage up there, ready to sort of ambush any tank and, you know, fire a lot of nasty rockets at it. Is it caught? Quick hit there from the Panzer 4, blasts poor Joe to hell. But overall, sort of massive push here with a slight bit of harassment in the centre and the east. With Sotjador seemingly getting ready to push back here. Miragefla taking into an larger engager, Rifle making straight through the moments of the S1 field taking damage. Going to do this in a pretty bad. Oh, Rifle grenade off. Good work there. Quickly dodged those, Sotjador there paying attention. And there we go. Grenadiers sent running. Panther 4 responds to counter attack there while Sotjador gets ready to attack in the centre. But you got the Scott moving up here, ready to apply artillery support there with a 75mm howitzer. Which is, in fact, I believe, the exact same as the Pack howitzer, by the way, in terms of actual gun there. But there you go, Grenadiers taking out here. Pack 40 shoots, misses. Another nasty hit there from the Scott. On serving ground, the south, the right being engaged by the Panther 40 to retreat. And there you go, they are running. We got air reconnaissance out here from Sotjador. It seems like he thinks briefly it's some kind of artillery call in, so he actually pulls back his stuff here. Of course, when he does call it in, there's actually a bit of smoke there where he drops it. So if that was the case, that was actually A, pretty clear about Sotjador though. And B, pretty damn clever about Sotjador if intentional. And of course, interesting then how Miragefla sort of just reacts by instinct. He sees smoke, shit, get out of there. Stuart, Pack 40 here covering the centre rifle, moving ahead here.
Rear echelon squad ready for action.
Pack, howitzer, Scott firing, Pioneers are taking devastating hits. Panzers are moving up, they could get the Scott, need to pull it back, Panzers the quick to fall back, mortar rain down in before taking losses.
Point is under attack.
And before 2 Pack 40 they're taking nasty hits from the Scott and the Pack howitzer. Good work there, though he needs to get that Scott repaired. Panther 4 they're taking hits from the Steward. Rifle engaged out in the open. Still moving up, shoots there. And he goes for stunned rounds. Pack 40 setting up as well there, perhaps. Not quite there. Damage, and yet stuns it. Pack 40 setting up. Shoots, almost got it. One more hit from the Steward, and gets it. Steward, anti-tank gun combo, wrecks a Panther 4. Dribbling again by the Steward is an absolute menace here. Not only is it good versus infantry, it can also have quite an effect there on even larger tanks in itself. So yeah, using the Steward to support other anti-tank measures is a pretty good idea there. Steward on the way to the Miragefla. Steward though needs to get out before it gets wrecked by the enemy pack. In fact, seems like a bit of pathing issues. Artillery raining down here from the Major. Good work there. Good work of using the Major's artillery ability. Overall, it's actually been used several Major abilities. Scott there being repaired. Scott's understood, I believe, actually used to sort of bits again in the same units. I think the Scott's basically providing artillery support for the Stuarts, and overall those two were generally, by the late stages, were all relegated sort of infantry support. As reconnaissance was basically taken over by the Greyhounds, so the Stuart light tank basically just found itself working as an infantry support tank, if you will. Pioneers, Grenadiers, Panzer Grenadiers, MG42 making again another push into the east instead of trying to push westwards. We got a half tank and a Stug on the way here for Miragefla, suddenly getting a bit more mechanised there. Here's left hand running by the MG42, good work. And Scott moving up here, close to it to one. No attempt here for someone using combined arms, though, still from Sotjador. Yeah, an interesting sort of force composition there. A bit rarely seen. Scott fires, misses. Veterans who won against Stug moving up. They need to get that Scott out of there. You can actually pop smoke there, but there you go. Pack 40 shoots back there at the Stug. More fire there at the Grenadiers. Stewart taking damage. Range is being pinned down, but then before two Grenadiers falling back here. Sotjador having a bit of a hard time there, pushing further against Miragefla, and of course the mortar here, continual mortar fire there, raining down death. Almost getting the reactions there with a single hit. Pack 40 moving up for Sotjador and the 3rd Armour, which is so far just relying on light armour. Might have been a cavalry unit. Half-tech moving up here to support the frontline Truppen. By the looks of it, he's not upgrading with a flamethrower. Interesting, interesting. Not bad, just rarely seen. Mortar gets the Pack 40. Excellent, excellent. Getting the Grenadiers to reinforce by the half-track. There you go. We got more called in this case, another artillery barrage here from the Major sitting up over there. Very nicely done there. Looks like Miragefla is not reacting. Perhaps he thinks it's a decoy. But no. Direct hit there on the mortar. Grenadiers not being reinforced still. Panzer Grenadiers, he's actually got tactical movement there going on. He's making ready for assault here. Panzer Grenadiers taking a direct hit from the house, but they continue moving. Half-track heavily damaged. He moves forwards though. He moves forwards. Tactical advance. Half-track discharging forces. Duke Nielsen up here. Good lord. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. That is definitely not a maneuver I've seen before there, but it's pretty interesting. Quick grenade there up against the Panzer rifleman there. Artillery almost wipes out the Panzer Grenadiers holding up there. Before two anything. Get it up there. More troops attacking, half-track pulling back here. There's been fighting pioneers rushing forward. Pack 40 recruit here. Mortify continues to rain down from somewhere, imagine.
Just got a report of an infantry
Units lost there. Grenadiers, Panzers pushed back here. Almost got the Pack 40 with the pioneers. MD4 shooting up to the flank. Good work, good work. Half-tracks are going to need some repairs. Grenadiers could stand to a bit further forward as well. And at the Stoop in supporting, he might just be able to provide more support. Anti-tank gun breaking the other anti-tank gun. Smoke screen laid down here on the MD42. By the Scot, excellent work there, excellent work with damage engine on the Scot as well here. Some pretty intense stuff here between these two hardened veteran players. Half-tech moving about here, bit riskily, not entirely sure what something to do with that. But there you go, moved a bit too far ahead, Pack 40 gets it, bit unfortunate there for Miragefla. I'd like to see more of that half-track play, but he could always get another one. Of course, the question is, will he? Stuart still hanging back. No machine gun for that to help versus infantry. Bit of a shame, and there you go. Stuart flanking in. Going there for the Pack 40. Good work, good work. We still got the Scot here, though, with the damage engine. There you go. Stuart opening up, pushing back the Stuart. Could actually end up losing here. They got smoke screen down here on the central victory point, denying the MD42. Another tactical advance here by Miragefla. Grenadiers once more halted here, but the Scot, which is now veteran 2, by the way. Whew. Sherman on the way here for Sotjador. Low artillery raining down. He could actually call in White Phosphorus now with his back howitzer. MD42, and there you go. He finally gets the Stuart there. Stuart is finally dead. Victory for Germany. Ish. Rifle moving ahead here, we're getting suppressed. He could of course barrage it with the Scot. He'll actually lay down the smoke screen. He's actually got a few options there with it. So he really should consider getting repaired. I mean, right now the opponent could easily sort of hunt it down and knock it out. But just getting the engine damage there fixed would be a pretty good choice there for Sotjador's Scot. Rather than moving up here, going to being pushed back more towards a bit of trouble. Victory point wise, we've got a notable lead there for Sotjador. Moving up towards the east, still a machine gun on the Sturmgeschütz. German infantry counter-attacking here, rather than holding up, still no grenades either. Scot not really doing much damage again. He should get it repaired, get it fixed. Sotjador. Still nothing there. We got another Panther on the way there for Miragefla. More Panzers for the 2nd Panzer Division. We do have a Sherman though here now for Sotjador.
Area secure. Check your looks like we're getting into the excitement. Krauts are taking one of our points.
Rifleman reinforcing, healing. Pearson's as well. Scot finally fixed up there. Need to be careful that Sherman though. Pack 40. Panzer gonna deal. We could target weak point it. No. No. Never mind. Still almost got it. Here we go. There we go. Tactical advance hunting it down. close there, close. Miragefla is certainly making very bold and aggressive use of tactical movement. It's certainly rarely utilised and rarely seen, so that's excellent to watch there, to be honest. Quick anti-tank rocket fails to make much of an impact. Pioneer 74 doing it the west, so again he's sort of constantly shifting about, he's trying to push forward. The problem is Miragefla is not really having much luck actually holding any of the ground, which means that Sotjador so far is just pushing ahead here. But of course with more armor on the field here, Miragefla might have an actually better chance of doing some serious damage there to Sotjador. Several losses there thanks to the Panther Force. Doing his hit, trying to crush them. There you go, retreat, needs to fix up the Stug. I'm surprised he still hasn't bothered with a machine gun. And there you go, pack out to silence here by the Granatenwerfer crew there, the M1. Again, he's really doing excellent work there for Miragefla. Resistance there, caught with double, BAR and Bazooka, a bit of a mixed team there. And then he's moving up, he could flank the Resistance there, wiping them out totally. Scott there fires, 9 kills for freedom, liberty. And there you go, assaulting here the mortar crew. Rifle grenade on the response. Oof, close there. Very close. Scott moving ahead here. Needs to be careful though.
Losing a capture point.
Remember, it's a Scott, not a Sherman. It's not that durable. And remember, Scots can pop smoke, by the way. They do have concealing smoke, which is their own sort of variant of it. But he's not popping it. He's not popping it. Pop smoke though. Pop smoke. Perhaps it wasn't necessary here, but still a bit risky there. Anti-tank rocket being attempted, more fire there at the Panther 4 and damaged engine.
Square away your stations. Lock down the shells.
Get that Scott fixed Sotjador. He's also got a lot of resources. He's perhaps saving up for the Pershing, in which case he'd go for it as soon as possible. But at the same time, with the severe manpower loss he's sort of constantly suffering there, he might of course just go for another Sherman and push out with the regular armour, or possibly even go for another Scott, and that would try and pressure Miragefla's infantry even more, and perhaps slowing down some more bigger smoke screens using his Scots. He's being engaged by Rifleman. Here's there makes a press by the MD-42, rather nasty stuff. Their Panther's moving towards the centre. Sherman hanging about here. And there we go, smoke screen from the Scott. Excellent stuff there, excellent stuff. Really, Sotjador certainly seems to have to use smoke. At least on the basic level. There's not so much planning ahead with the smoke, but at least, you know, he's actually sort of trying to use the halt unity. And there we go, before took in a lot of trouble. If only Sotjador had grenades, he could make things even more nasty there. German then, they're pushing back the American, or the Germans here from the east, and the centre of the Germany makes a slight advance there. And the half-track here, the wreckage of it serves as cover for packed 40s and mortars. He still hasn't recruited the pack out, I'm not entirely sure what Sotjador's thinking with that. But he's getting very close there to the Pershing tank. And there you go. Smoke screen to cover up the retreat of the Pack 40. Lovely. Lovely. Some very nice management there. And he goes for the Jackson. I'd rather think he'd go for the Pershing considering the circumstances. And again, the fact he's gone for the cavalry, had a lot of resources saved up. I mean, the Jackson or the Pershing would, I think, be a good choice here.
Down to 75
Jackson, of course, is not a bad choice either. Just think the Pershing. Oh, target weak point! Target weak point! Good lord! Got the ambulance. There we go. Panther 4 down. Can he actually see it though? I don't think he can. He can't. He can't. So he's actually attack round. He misses. What a shame. Sherman here to be engaged with the Stug. No target weak point from Sturmgeschütz though, and more smoke. Oh lord, so much smoke here from Sotjador. He's absolutely outstanding. He definitely deserves a little award for that or something. He's about to lose his Sherman though. And there you go, down Vetri 2 here for the Sturmgeschütz. Quite a loss there for America. And another tactical advance here from Miragefla. He's certainly rather sharp with that ability. Also commendable.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Sotjador needs to be a bit more sort of careful with his armor usage. It does seem a bit reckless at times there, and not really sort of full supported.
Just got cut off.
Quick grenade there. Push up the east. Need to be careful over the Jackson. Gonna hit close, being wiped out. There you go, annihilated. Scott moving up. Careful though, careful, careful. Oh, jeez, he's doing it. He's making a bad move here. His Scott has run from the Germans. Pack 40s, Panzer 6. Almost got the Stug here with the Jackson though. And Stug goes up in flames. The munitions cooked up. And Unteroffizier Müller blown to hell alongside his crew. But there you go, moves up for the Jackson again. We can see that Sotjador tends to leave his armor rather exposed, unscreened, and easily brushed here, for example, by Panzer it is with Panzer Treks, Panzer IVs. Very closer to losing his Scott and his Jackson there as well. But right now, Miragefla is very low there in victory points. There's a good chance that Sotjador soon finishing this off, unless, of course, he gets silly here. Popping smoke there, the Scott again, pushing his armor there very far there, beyond what he can actually hold. Panzer IV sits out with a sliver of health. Osman on the way here for Miragefla.
Send your mission.
Still no sign of the Pershing from Sotjador though. No mines actually. I mean, he actually had a lot of map control several times, but there's been no real use here for some of the rifleman defensive structures. No attempt, for example, building up more defenses. And now he's going for another Scott. Interesting decision though. I'm not entirely sure that's going to go for. Again, I do think he should consider the Pershing at the moment.
We're losing a capture point.
Or at the very least, then at least remember to use combined arms. I mean, comparatively, you know, Miragefla puts more effort into making use of, for example, tactical movement to sort of gain some advantages here and there. And change the pacing of the fight. Pack 40 setting out. Range getting blasted there by the Austrian flak Panzer, which now arrives to support the 2nd Panzer Division. Mortar there continue to fire, 26 kills. He still hasn't recruited the pack out either. Jack's moving up, Scott's moving up. Need to be careful with him. You got a smoke screen down here in front of the MD42. Good work, good work. Pack 40 though attacking there, good hit on the Jackson. Needs to be more careful with him. Sotjador's armor players gonna feel reckless. There you go, Panzer's under fire from 2 Scots now. Gunnery's under fire as well. Here we got BARs, bazookas flying in all sorts of directions here. Almost got the Panzers. They might want to focus down the MD42 first with a few barrages. And we got a Stuka bomb drop. The Jericho trumpet sounds the doom of the riflemen in the centre, absolutely annihilating them. Sizable casualties there from Sotjador. There you go, Panzer going again for the Scots. Again, he just sort of flanks out, seeks out the weak target and sort of hits them. Good use there of armour by Miragefla. Almost got the main gun there, almost got the main gun on the Scott. Pack 40 setting up. Can he get off a target weak point? Oh! Just looks like he might, and there we go, stunned. Jackson fires, he could lose the Panzer IV, tries to blitz. Mein Führer, my Panzerführer, it won't blitz. Well, of course, we've been stunned. No, the Jackson somehow fails to hit the Panzer IV. And the Panzer IV gets away. Both Scots are down, but no, he gets the Panzer IV through there, the edges. Still both Scots down there. Both Scots down, good flank here, Miragefla, good use of Pack 40s. And this is just absolutely devastating to Sotjador. A crushing blow here. He's even close to losing his Jackson. I think there was a misclick there. And the Jackson is down. Oh dear. Talk about a complete turnaround there. And he just had a Sherman there, or possibly Pershing there instead of, you know, that extra Scott there. I think this fight could have gone a lot differently. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't get double Scots, just consider everything. And in this case, you know, Sotjador's armor handling, I don't think quite is able of handling all that sort of light armor. He needs something a bit heavier, something that's so got more fire for him first. It's right there. While he did lose the Panzer IV, he was able to inflict some serious damage there to Sotjador. He got the Pack 40, the Scots, the Jackson. Pack Outer still has been abandoned there. So right now, Sotjador is actually in a pretty bad state. I mean, his opponent is still low on victory points. Miragefla was able to really just deliver one hell of a strike there. That really was a good attack there. In the centre of the map, really hurting Sotjador there a lot. And he's actually up to his vehicle there with BARs. Just increase the firepower where he can, but he's still not grabbing that Pack out. And send the armor pistol there from the MD42. Desperately find got smokes in there on it again. A lot of tactical use of smoke by Sotjador. MD42 push back, rifle banking in. Range hitting with the Grenadiers here. We got another tactical movement from Miragefla. Grenadiers are getting murdered. There's no tactical movement here. Just tactical dying. Panzer moving forwards there. Low movement. Troops being suppressed. MD42 could actually double about here. He's actually got double MD42s. He's got more Panzergrenadiers on the way. In fact, we see that Miragefla is now going really heavy on the infantry. Meanwhile, Sotjador just got so much fuel again. He's had so much fuel, he just has to be able to really utilise it. So all his map control, sadly, in this case, is a bit showing through that he's not been able to actually fully utilise it properly.
Got a new unit ready and
But there we go, Pershing out for Sotjador. Freedom, liberty. Rangers there, that's fleet just tank through most German infantry here from Miragefla. Raven needs to be careful. There we go, Ostwind strikes. Pershing moves out. Off fire here, and there we go. Pershing shoots, misses. Going for that Ostwind, there you go. Pack 40 flanking, need to be careful. Target weak point, excellent, excellent. Misses! Jürgen, tell me you just didn't miss this that round. It's expensive. What do you think we are, the Americans? We can't just afford to shoot everywhere willy-nilly. So Sotjador's now called up the Pershing. Though I think again he would benefit more had he had the Pershing when he still had a lot of other armour. Miragefla could benefit from some more armour. Again, he's got a lot of Panzers now to really take on the American riflemen, and again, he's shown him as being a clear tactical movement fellow. And of course, the mortar is still just paying itself off quite nicely. And of course, the double MD42s also makes it harder for Sotjador to move his infantry about freely. Though again, Sotjador's smoke usage does help him sort of offset it to a certain extent.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Mortar missed. There you go, Pack 40 response. His shot bounces off though. Almost got the mortar there. Rangers, yes, and big press in the centre. Panzergrenadier moving up. Looks like trying to sort of ambush move it. In the west points, they've been grabbed by Pioneers, Panzergrenadier. And we got more ambush here on the Panzergrenadiers. Ostwind flak Panzer moves up. We got another ambulance there for Sotjador to replace the one previously wrecked by the Panzer IV. Right now, Miragefla's rather got the upper hand in many senses here over Sotjador. It's the victory point side here that does leave Sotjador a bit behind in an awkward position. It's basically sort of hidden Panzergrenadiers more or less around every victory point. Plus MD42, Stug almost on there, go, revealing themselves. They gain the ambush, there you go, recently getting guarded here out in the open. But there you go, Pershing wipes half the score with a well-placed high-class around. Panzers here on the other hand suffering a lot more with a lot more angry riflemen, with a lot more Browning automatics, and a lot more infantry. Stug almost done, MD40 suppressing the riflemen, or vehicle crews to rush for the victory point. And there goes Stug arrives. Troops that are running. MD42 wipe, good work. You could steal that out, help him out quite a bit. Pack 40 setting up as well. Reinforcing, Stug setting out. Pershing fires back. Ostwind halfway to victory, 2 troops reinforcing, healing. Range is good to go as well, 16 kills.
The capture point is being overrun. Armor ready.
Panzer was there taking a nasty hit. Panzer IV on the way. Pioneers there. Veterans one on the Pershing. Ostwind moving up. Stug. Oh, target weak point. Nicely done there. Pershing has nowhere to go. And there goes Stug. Finishes it off. Nasty hit there to Sotjador. He's going for the victory points here as many as he can as opposed to trying to bleed out here. Miragefla is going for a Panzer IV there. And mortar fire here hitting the ambulance.
Capture point is under attack.
33 kills. Another unit being hit as well. Casualties keep piling up here for the 3rd Army, which has lost all momentum again after that counterattack here from the 2nd Panzer around here. I mean, Sotjador's really just lost most of his, how shall I say, momentum, his initiative. I mean, that was really just one hell of a gut puncher right there from Miragefla.
Anti-tank gun, ready for action.
And Sotjador looks like he might end up going for another Pershing here, I suppose. Of course, we'll try and go for some Shermans. Mixed up with Jacksons. That's what they're rolling about. We got Panzer Grenadier, and some Pioneers supporting it, pushing to the east. Good work. Massive push up here in the centre. But problem is, it's got no bazookas here. Maybe one. But probably none. And that's sufficient anti-tank here. He's just exposed to a lot of the German firepower here. Ostman, Panther 4. Veteran 2 there, blitzing forwards, crushing a lot of troops here. Just running them over. A full squad there, wiped out in the process. Bazooka dropped here. Anti-tank got fast there. Saber round there. Straight through the Panzer 4. Another excellent hit there. Another hit, Veteran 2-1 there, opening up here for take aim. Increasing range and line of sight, but he does not pop it. Allowing the Panzer 1 in this case to actually get away. Had he popped it, he probably could have wiped it out there. So yeah, a bit of a, I would say, missed chance there, but Sotjador does sort of clip Miragefla's wings just a bit, Victory points wise, though, Sotjador's another one sort of bleeding out here pretty rapidly.
Overrunning one of our capture points.
Troops standing about there, Panzer 4 being repaired, bazooka not picked up by anyone.
Our supply line just got cut off.
Veteran 23 before 2 covering over the quick smoke screen could of course seal that off a bit. Now instead of retreats. Repairing the ambulance. And looks like he is indeed playing here for another Pershing.
And on the field.
Another piece of heavy armor. And the Freedom Arsenal. And there you go, straight into the Veteran 3 MD42, seeing those chaps running.
Send your orders. Our supply line just got cut off.
Also, fun fact, one Pershing was actually knocked out, I think, by a Nashorn tank destroyer. Little fun fact there. Yes, indeed, the Nashorn, the unarmored, or tank destroyer there, which was basically a Hummel with a high velocity 88 mm gun, same as on the King Tiger, Elephant, and the Yak Panther. Nashorns, in fact, saw, I think, usage from the beginning to the end of the war. Well, not the beginning of the war, but from the beginning of this sort of put in, which I think was around 1943 until 1945. Little fun fact there. I do wish they'd gone for that one rather than the Elephant, because over I think they'd moved to this sort of balance it better. If you know, for example, a 1 versus 1 play, which is kind of, the Elephant is kind of useful. There you go. Another Stuka drop there. Another Jericho trumpet. Panzer was out in the open. Thing hits up for the Pershing. A lot of other things here. Still hasn't recruited the pack out. I wonder what's up with that for Sotjador. He just doesn't care anymore. Has forgotten about it. Take aim, we're still bent for there, go on, pissing around. Come on, take aim, take aim. Take aim, Sotjador, you silly blighter. Heavy fighting out around the centre. Pershing needs to be careful though. Don't forget the Veteran Defree Pack 40. Don't forget, and there you go, heat run goes for the frontal armour. Stuns it, quick follow-up shot there. Stu, Panzer 4, Johnny, of course, got Panzer Gazette close as well. Got the Panzer 4 though, but the Pershing is about to go down. And another tactical advance here, allowing our tactical move to rush forwards, and there we go, Pershing down, Pershing down.
We just lost a heavy tank.
Do not underestimate A, the target weak point of a Pack 40, and B, tactical movement. So there you go, quickly recruiting the anti-tank, and here Panzer is out in the open getting shot to bits. Victory points wise, Sotjador needs to do something drastic very soon. I mean, he's doing some damage to Miragefla. He's slightly turning around here, things ever so slightly. But the question, of course, will it be in time? Will it be in time? Ostwind's still pulling back with another Panzer falling away from Miragefla. And the second Panzer Division, victory points wise, not looking good. Could try and grab the bazooka here, rush the Pack 40. And will he go for another Pershing? Or is he going to try for something else here, Mr. Sotjador? There you go, going for central and western victory points. Troop reinforcing healing. Panzer almost done. Miragefla still got plenty of Panzer Grenadiers. So he's got plenty to answer the Americans with. Throwing a bazooka down the ranges would not be bad. Oh, he's already upgrading with an additional BAI, increasing their firepower even further versus infantry. And there you go. Panzer Grenadier advancing. But there you go, Veteran 342 turn things around there, rather decisively there for Miragefla in the centre. 55 points left.
AT gun ready.
Another Panzer fall on the way from Miragefla, second Panzer Division making ready for perhaps a final assault here to completely overrun Siamikainen. Rangers sent running, anti-tank and setting up to try and deal with the Panzer 4, but at the same time Panzer within range easily to deal with it. Going for the victory point there as well, but quickly found some around here by Americans. BARs everywhere. No grenades, and there you go. Gewaltladung. From the push back, but they push a little closer to the Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer 4 moves up, wipes the anti-tank, and good work there. Panzer Grenadiers push back, but Panzer 4 to the rescue. But there you go, another anti-tank and ready, more armour piercing round straight for the side armour there, rear armour, damaged engine, vehicle crew moving up as well for some reason to shoot at it.
The hell beat out of us. We got 75 points remaining.
75 points left here, getting desperate for Sotjador and the third armoured. Ostwind rolls up, half-8 to Veteran D3. Panzer Grenadier out in the open, dying like flies. And they're going to tank and here getting attacked by the Ostwind, outmaneuvered. Rifle need to get up with the anti-tank. Rifle grenade need to get the other anti-tank gun ready somehow, or get up some heavy armour to support it. Ostwind, there we go, damaged engine. Panzer Grenadier doing what they can. Gewaltladung. And Panzer 4, number 2 moving up here. Anti-tank and trying to escape, but that's not going to work out. And there we go, wiped out.
We lost an anti-tank gun.
And there you go, desperately cruising with Riflemen. There we go, Ostwind almost down, so close to Veteran T3. Quick stab around there, point blank against the Panzer 4. Another hit there. Take aim, take aim, take aim. Never mind. He never uses that. So it's such a criminally underutilized ability. Even when it's nerfed and only basis sort of does it on time, it's still a pretty damn potent ability because it still boosts the range and line of sight can actually follow the range. Going for the victory point there, controlling here, we got further bleed there on Miragefla. Another Stuka bomb drop here.
They're down to 50 points. I say again, Germans have 50 points.
And there we go, wiping the victory point. In fact, you can wipe victory points here using the Stuka bomb strike. So that's actually a pretty clever use there of it by Miragefla. Even if he forces them away, I mean, he just pays much range to neutral. There you go, more hits than the Panzer 4. There we go, he's actually using take aim, boost range, boost line of sight. But in this case, the hedgerows are blocking the line of sight. Bit unfortunate there for Sotjador. He can soon go for another Pershing again. He could probably go for the Pat Sherman. I want to go for it, or Jackson perhaps instead to help deal with some of the armour. But then again, with tactical movement on those Panzer Grenadiers, of course, he might feel himself a bit less inclined towards doing that. Panzer 4 moving up, rifle nearby, anti-tank rocket that gets the Panzer 4. Damaged engine.
A capture point is under attack.
And there you go, Rangers and a lot of trouble in the east. Ostwind Pioneers, Panzer Grenadiers, he's tearing into them. 23 kills on the Flak Panzer. He actually lost the mortar there. Miragefla has actually lost his mortar. What a shame. Not that I noticed it, but there you go, another smoke here, but it's too late. Too late, doesn't stop the veteran 3 MD42. Sotjador very much aiming for another Pershing that will help, or will it just end up getting hit by another target weak point from the veteran defeat Pack 40. Rifeneggen annihilated. Third armor just getting completely wrecked here.
Unit ready for action.
Veteran 2 then the anti-tank. We got both take aim here. And sample rounds there up. And big crew wiped out as well.
Report of an infantry unit being wiped
Third
out.
armor being slaughtered here in a desperate bid to somehow halt the Germans. Barely any troops left. Osman takes hit from the Pershing. You can try and aim here with a HVAC round. Almost got the Ostwind, and there we go, he goes for it, getting the Ostwind.
We can now deploy
Problem is, there's still plenty of armor left there, Miragefla and the 2nd Panzer Division. Need to be careful that we got a smoke in there. Might actually avoid being targeted there with on his weak point for once. Panzer's being repaired. BAR's littering the place alongside American corpses.
A capture point is being overrun. Ready. Go ahead. Incoming.
Good hit in the Stug. Back 40 ready for another target weak point. Rather than there being suppressed, pushed it back. Panzer gonna need it down to half health. Anti-tank and their close being wiped. Panzer checks down the Pershing. Veteran 1 gained. Anti-tank crew wiped out here. By successful infantry advance there. By Miragefla, Stug there. Panzer IV almost wipes out his own men.
Continue the push. They have 25
Another
points
unit
left.
wiped here. 24 points left. So close here, so close. Rangers there just doing everything they can for America. Freedom. Liberty. Need to get the Rangers out of there. He's going for Scott now. Retreat, Sotjador. Retreat. 17 points left here. 17 versus 57. Can Sotjador pulling off? But there we go. Tactical advance. The last pioneer scrambles past his desperate comrades, vowing to get vengeance by grabbing that point and mining it. It is what they would have wanted. Really? Yeah, they would have wanted me to lay down these S-mines because they knew I really hate it. And those guys were some real assholes. Pioneers did push back as well here. But there you go, we got an assault here going in. A minor Panzer Keil. Panzer IV Stug, gonna pack 40 there, Pershing fires. Be watchful of the target, weak point, Sotjador. It is your nemesis, your bane. Ooh, Scott moving up here in the far east. Half HV2 there for the Pershing, but it's going to need repairs. And the thing is, Sotjador has nothing to repair it with, except the Scott crew, and that's the way over there, in the Scott.
Consolidate our forces. We're left with 50 points.
I'm not entirely sure what he's hoping to do with the Scott. Looks like he's smoking the MD-42. And now we got the armor going after this.
On the front line.
Scott. Range getting caught here by the German armoured assault. And there you go, Rangers retreating. 12 versus 44. If Sotjador could just pull off something for just a brief moment, he can still win this. He can still win this. It's going to be close here. Of course, Miragefla is just all about holding out for a bit longer. Don't do anything silly. Don't try to be a hero. S-mine fields around every victory point now. He's got under control anyway. Still no one's bothered with that pack house at all. He's just wrecking out. There we go. Got another Stug there for Miragefla. He's taking no chances there with Sotjador. He's respecting him until the very last moment here.
Rear echelon squad ready for action.
BA on the Panzer Grenadiere.
Crowds are taking
Brand grenades going off. Persian archery, there you go. Veteran defeat Panzer takes one hell of a hit. The rifleman sending the Panzer gun to the USF packing. Stug on the way. Number 2 almost done. 12 points versus 25. Veteran defeat Panzer gun. They're ambushing the Pershing, doing a lot of damage there. Excellently done. Excellently done. 12 versus 22. He's making a push there for the east. There go Veteran on the Pershing. There go Veteran on the Stug. Target weak point, and he gets the Pershing. Scott next.
We just lost a heavy tank.
Panzer IV Pioneers blocking the Rangers' way. Almost got the Scott there. Misses it point blank. Fritz, where are you aiming? He's about to lose it. He's pushing so desperately. Pioneers wiped by the Scott. Scott goes down. Sherman on the way. Rangers sent running. 12 versus 12. Pioneers being flooded out on the field here by Miragefla.
We're down to 10 points.
Still gonna need some repairs there. Driving into the base here, Sotjador got to finish it off. 7 points left. Pearson's rushing forwards. There's no way of saving this. Rangers dead. Pearson's about to get wiped. Bazooka's being grabbed here finally again by Sotjador, but by now it's too late here. It's much too late.
Infantry unit. They got wiped out.
Pearson's there being annihilated as well. And GG, game over. Loss here for the 3rd Armored, a victory for the 2nd Panzer Division. A brutal fight though with heavy casualties on both sides. Sotjador overall leading very early in the early game, with the Americans still really have a lot of strength. Miragefla sort of hang out though. At the same time, Miragefla never really, I think, made any sort of solid effort to defend this territory, which overall made it even easier for Sotjador. So that's something there for Miragefla to consider if he wants to. But, then sort of as armor came into play, though, Miragefla sort of really just displayed a bit, real better control of it. But Sotjador really overextended his armor, left it unguarded, unscreened, despite knowing what's on the field there. Miragefla on the hand kept his armor overall a bit more coherent, overall sort of getting at least some kills out of his armor before losing it. And overall that way, showing that in terms of cost-wise, he was all doing a bit better. But it really was just engagement here that overall really swung things in favor of Miragefla, where Sotjador never really ever came back. Because overall, never really sort of recruited his pack howitzer, for example, which could have helped him a bit, but overall, never really put up a lot of anti-tank and other elements, say not a lot of bazookas or anti-tank guns before it's too late there. Sotjador basically, I think, was a bit shocked after that assault, then just sort of struggled to somehow get back there and just bleed Miragefla for the last few victory points. I mean, had he, for example, at some point tried to maybe use combined arms for some of the armor he had back then, or maybe again not gone for a second Scott, but the passing and then game to combined arms, he might be able to overall do a lot more damage to Miragefla and just overall wreck him. But again, it never quite happened this. I mean, overall, comparatively, Miragefla, I think, made overall better use of his doctrine than Sotjador here, and that rather overall benefited Miragefla a lot more. Though again, Sotjador made a lot of good use of smoke. It's just, again, if he then does make good use of his armor and gets wrecked, it's not quite going to be as effective as it could be. So that was a bit the problem there for Sotjador. But again, thumbs up to his smoke usage. Thumbs up. But a really brutal fight here. And again, Sotjador could also done with a few mines and a bit more flanking. But there you go. So I hope you enjoyed this match. Learned something from it. Got some ideas for matches. If you did, why not subscribe? Tell a friend. Share it with everyone. If you're not, send a replay and find some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dancing. Cheers. Thank you all for watching and hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Cheers.